left-hand side, ingestion. How do you ingest or get data?
Okay, so go from left to right. Obviously, we're trying to pull data in that we can process to be personalised before publishing it onto the platforms that users are engaging. So you've got obvious places like you've got a Facebook feed. This would typically be users that are engaging on a company's page. So a company's posted something onto their page and somebody posts a comment. We can pull that data.
The comment they've made, and their handle, their name.
And their handle, their name, their photo, things like that. Twitter, we've got the API that pulls in all the tweet data. So you could do that based on searching against the hashtag or people mentioning a certain brand. That is an engagement from Twitter's point of view, and that's an intent from the user towards a brand or towards a campaign that you can then legitimately respond to.
And so you collect their quote, whatever they've said, and their Twitter handle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Obviously, messenger bots, so primarily on Facebook, but which is the sort of dominant messenger platform. But in there, what we're doing is we're taking elements of their Facebook data, but very rudimentary data. You're taking name, profile picture, you get things like their gender, but you don't really get much data at that public level. But then once they start to talk to you through Messenger, you can start asking them questions and you can use those answers to inform what you're going to send back to them. So it's real-time personalization of the content.
And let's just remember, what you're going to be sending back to them is a video which is very personalized with this information.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And then you've got other CSV, whether it's just a data output from a CRM or whether you're doing a direct connection into somebody's CRM system, but you're then just pulling in more data about your user. So that could be...
So if somebody's having a conversation with a particular brand through the CRM system, comments they make could be scraped and presented back to them on a video?
They could.
How would you use that?
I think the CRM and the sort of data output is more of it's a more passive engagement. So this would be I'm trying to give a good example. So we worked with Save the Children on their Christmas Jumper Day. So what they would do is they would pull out data from people that engaged with Christmas Jumper Day last year. And they'd say, okay, well, we know that this person engaged last year. They raised this much money for us and they are based here. So what we would do is we would pull that data from the CRM system and use that to inform the video. So then when they get the video back, it would be like, hey, Paul, thanks for doing Christmas Jumper Day last year. You raised £500. Let's see if you can smash it and beat that this year.
I love it. I love it. Tim Redgate, this is mind-bending stuff. It really is absolutely superb. Let's go back to the chat.
So obviously once we've got that data in, there's various stages of processing before we actually start to render the video that goes back to the user. So you want to...
So you've got a bog standard, not a bog standard, you've got a generic video which you've got a top and tail effectively, is it?
Top and tail, but actually no, I can show you some examples in a moment where you're actually embedding it into the video itself. So you're using quite advanced video After Effects techniques. So you might take somebody's profile photo and embed it onto the side of a bus as it drives by.
Oh, wow.
So you're using quite advanced
and can you
effects.
Do that at scale?
Yeah.
How big at scale could you do that? I mean,
so the biggest campaign we ran, we delivered 250,000 videos over Messenger.
250,000 personalised videos, tailored videos directed back to 250,000 individuals by name, sometimes by photo or whatever.
Wow. And you can do that. You can turn that all around within sort of 60 seconds. So from the user first engaging and submitting their, so say you're in something like Messenger where you don't have them for much longer than 60 seconds. So once they start engaging, you pull that data, you run it through these, profanity check, you check that their name is a real name. You'd have various rules that you agree with the client. So that would be things like on Twitter, you might agree with a client that you're only going to send a personalised video to somebody who's got over 500 followers because they're going to be more influential when they share it, and then everybody else might get a personalised image, for example.
Gotcha.
You've got moderation.
That's all costed out in advance, so they have the options to what they want.
Moderation is obviously you've got user-generated content. So say you're asking people to submit photos, then you want to moderate that.
Yeah.
So that would put in place a sort of human step that meant that a brand could protect itself from anybody trying to do anything that they shouldn't.
Asset selection?
Asset selection. So again, this is part of moderation. So what we often did was we would put this platform and put these tools in the hands of the social media teams.
Yeah.
So you'd have a social media manager sitting there from someone like 20th Century Fox, and they would be detecting, okay, the campaign rule is we want to find people that are talking about our movie.
Yeah.
So they're talking about the new Deadpool movie, and when they say something nice about it, we want to send them something back. So we need to check that manually.
Yeah.
But what we'll do is we'll then select an asset. So we might have 5 videos to choose from in the system. We might say, okay, this person's talking about this particular character from Deadpool, therefore we're going to send them the video about that character.
And how would that be personalised, that video?
So you still personalise it in the same way. So you still be pulling in their name, their tweet, their profile picture.
Yeah. And that's embedded into the video.
It's embedded into the video.
Beautiful, beautiful. I'm going to hold you there because that'll be part 2. We'll go and look at the rendering, etc. So I'm just going to stop there for a minute. That's absolutely amazing, Tim Redgate.